Hello everyone, Silent K here, and we're back with more AltDeus.
No, Prometheus can't be trusted anymore. We need to wait for Patroclus's info.
Hey, there's an update. Wow, is this real?
They don't know when it could start moving again, right? Are we even safe here?
How? I thought the information was being restricted. Dismantle?
I finally found a way! A way to take a sample of the disappearing meteora cells!
I thought we weren't supposed to go near it. How are you getting research done?
She probably ignored the orders. Not even the council can stop her.
I happened to convince them. The council agreed to dismantle it. That it was something that should be dismantled right away.
Dismantle? I thought we were gonna try and communicate with it.
At first, but after I ignored the council and studied it, I found a way to extract the black object, the meteora's core. It's the energy source that powers its massive frame. I'm guessing the core is similar to the Machia's power source, the metallic object. If we can extract and use it or figure out how it works, it would be a huge discovery for the city and propel a new generation of Machia tech. Do not be startled, my mediocre friends. In a first step to extract the black object, this genius scientist has finally succeeded in extracting meteora cells. Applause.
What? You did what?
Which means you were able to stop the separated cells from disintegrating.
No, we couldn't stop it from disintegrating. But we learned how to control the time it took to disintegrate. The disintegration goes from the outside to the inside. In other words, the larger the extracted sample, the longer it takes to disintegrate. Simply put, it takes longer for the whole arm to disintegrate than a finger. And I'm able to extend that time to its very limit.
What? How?
That's a trade secret. It's not like you'd understand it if I explained it to you. Maybe if you study another 100 years.
I'd have to become a cyborg too then.
It'll be faster to show you than tell you anyway. Look, this is a sample I extracted from the humanoid. Ta-da!
Wow, you really were able to extract it.
This size will hold for about 12 hours, but only if it's in this room.
It kinda looks like ice. Does it melt if you take it out from there?
I see. Take a large-sized sample, and you can delay its disintegration. That is why you need it transported to the middle level.
We'll probably need to use the Machias to dismantle it. So, get to work!
In other words, you want us to kill it, right? Well, killing meteoras is what we're about. Right, Chloe?
Right.
Huh? What's wrong, Chloe?
What is it? What's with the sour face? You want to say something? You have a problem? Don't tell me you think we shouldn't dismantle it.
What if that thing's Coco and she has a message for me?
You said we couldn't kill it because Coco might be inside, remember?
What's that? I was just talking about the possibility. If we cut it open, we might find the actual sized Coco inside.
That's definitely a lie. You are definitely trying to manipulate me, lady.
We don't know that.
You're being awfully rebellious.
Chloe, I understand how you feel. I know you don't want to kill it because it looks like Coco, but that's not Coco.
I know, but Coco sang to that meteora. She tried to talk to it.
You've gotta have a few screws loose if you think you can talk to something like that. She decided to get near it, and it got her killed.
Yamato, you're being insensitive.
But it's true. That's why Chloe hates the meteoras too. Am I wrong?
I hate them, of course. But I've been thinking this whole time. Why did Coco go out to the surface? Why alone? when she was blind with poor legs. Maybe Coco didn't wish to die.
Huh? Of course not. Why would she want to?
I want to believe that too. That it wasn't her wish to be killed or eaten by the Meteora. I keep asking myself that, and I hate the Meteora for taking her life away. But why then? Why does the Meteora that looks like Coco when she died seem so at peace? If that Meteora has inherited Coco's thoughts, if there's a reason it came back, then it's probably to see me.
No, the reason that humanoid isn't moving is simply to regenerate. It's not doing anything for your sake. I mean, you went against your orders and went to the surface to see it, and it didn't even try to move.
How did you know that?
Chloe, you ignored orders and went out to the surface?
Join the club, Alba. Everyone's doing it. You want to be cool?
Are you okay? You don't actually think that's Coco, right?
She might. Or maybe she went crazy from these sweet-scented flowers.
That's not.
Even if that humanoid originated from Coco, that's the Meteora that absorbed her. An enemy that threatens humanity. And the information we can harvest from an enemy on the surface is bountiful indeed. What we learn can change the way we fight Meteoras. It could even change human existence. I mean, that's a Meteora that absorbed human. We've got that treasure right in front of us. How could I not tear it apart and study it?
I have no argument against Julie, but I still... Excuse me.
Wait, Chloe! Come on, wait!
Oh, you're actually back there. I wasn't expecting that. I was just taking a look around.
What are you doing here?
Stopping you, that's what. You're planning on going to the surface again, right? What's gotten into you? You're acting weird. That Meteora is bad news, you know?
It's none of your concern.
It is my concern. You look really pale. I just can't sit here and do nothing. Professor Julie is right. I think you've gone crazy because of that Meteora. That's the only reason why you'd ever say Coco's death was a suicide. Tell me something. Does that thing look like Coco to you, Chloe?
I mean, kinda. It's just much bigger. Open-mindedness minus 89%. That's almost all of my open mind.
It has nothing to do with you.
Of course it does. We're friends.
Fine, but you can't understand how I feel. I'm a designed human. I'm not like you. Not the way I was born or the reason I was.
Hey, don't say that. I always look at you as the same as us.
Why? Because I look human?
We are the same. We eat the same way. We talk the same way.
So what if I didn't eat anything? If I didn't talk, would I not be human then? If my body got as big as a mountain, would you say I'm not human anymore? And decide to dismantle me just like that?
I don't know.
Coco accepted me for who I was, as a designed human. Coco gave me a place where I belonged. That's why if that Meteora has Coco's memories, then someone needs to protect it. And that someone has to be me. I can't let them take it apart. But how do I stop them? How can I convince Julie the humanoid is only staying there to regenerate itself? How much longer until it's finished regenerating? Julie will probably start dismantling it as soon as she's ready. There's no time.
Let me be clear! That is the enemy threatening our existence! It is directly above our city! Not only did Prometheus hide this fact, it's trying to bring that monster here!
I thought this group was all about not sending people to die fighting the Meteora.
just eat people. They will eat your family. I personally know someone who is eaten. Don't be fooled. Its beauty is a deception. That is a Meteora, a monster in human form.
Drive it out. This is our city.
What is Prometheus doing? Hurry up and dismantle it already.
They're planning on moving the Meteora to the middle level. That's right above the city. They have the Machias, right?
I forgot this was a thing too. Texts may contain sensitive content. Archive for staying in all day. Details here. What is Prometheus doing? It's dangerous. Stay inside. Can't read most of this stuff though.
Why aren't they killing it when they have the means to?
I heard they're lying about dismantling it. They're planning to carry it down here alive. That's why they're not killing it. They're trying to trick us.
The city is unifying in the face of a giant threat. What can I do by making enemies out of all of them?
They don't have giant robots.
General Dieter, what are you doing here?
I showed myself in since it was an emergency. There are too many in the lab to speak in secret, and the lines may be tapped. And Noah, that Ark, won't be able to come near the sunroom.
Why not?
Huh?
This is an unofficial visit. Make yourself at ease.
Is this about the dismantling?
Indeed. However, that's not the only issue.
Huh?
What a fragrant flower. I do not hate plants. This brings back memories. I used to play the piano when I was a cadet, sitting in a meadow created with textures. Do you know what butterflies are? They're insects with beautifully patterned wings.
I've seen pictures in Coco's books.
I've seen them in videos. They are quite beautiful when they fly. Their wings fluttered elegantly. Yet to see those wings wounded and then fall to the ground was nothing short of tragic. Ants would emerge from underground and surround the fallen butterfly. Then they'd rip apart its wings, legs, and antenna. Terrible, barbaric. Yet the ants could not have had the capacity to recognize its beauty. Professor Julie laughed when I told her that. She said that they want to eat it precisely because they sense its beauty.
I mean, it's probably because they're hungry.
How like her to think that, given her fascination with the artificial. The professor and I have butted against each other much over the years, but I trust her. I thought we shared a passion for the Meteoras, but she's made a foolish decision. How could she want to dismantle such an awe-inspiring specimen and carry it underground? It is the height of folly and arrogance. I am absolutely disgusted. Just like the ants and the butterfly, don't you think?
Not even close. But okay.
That Meteora will be killed if it stays where it is. But I don't know what I can do to get it to escape.
No, there's something you can do. The dismantling will be done using the Machias. I'll be giving deployment orders to you. In other words, Lieutenant, you'll be able to protect the Meteora from nearby.
Are you asking me to interfere with the dismantling? I can't. Noah is in the cockpit with me. She'll suspect something if I do anything strange.
I won't let her on. You'll pilot the Machia alone. It will naturally take a physical toll on you, but once shouldn't kill you.
I can handle it for a short while. But would Noah really allow that?
Actually, the other Machia, Ares, is going to be more of a problem. They'll need the Ares Machia's sword for the dismantling, so I can't stop its deployment. Which means that you're the only one who can stop it.
You want me to attack the Ares?
It can be an innocent accident. We just need to delay matters at hand.
What?
It's a desperate measure. I thought about tampering with the Ares system, but I didn't have the time. The Resistance has been responding to the public outcry in an alarming way.
Chloe, you're in your room right now? I need you to stay calm. Something's happened.
What is it, Alba?
Apparently someone infiltrated a quantum computer used for Noah and destroyed it.
What? Dieter.
Destroyed it?
The quantum drive wasn't damaged, so Noah is okay. But it'll take some time before she can be moved.
Why would they attack Noah?
The culprits were shot dead. We still don't know why they went after Noah. All we know is that they were with Patroclus.
Patroclus made it to the middle level?
They oppose the humanoid Meteora's dismantling. They're against Prometheus's decision to carry the Meteora underground. They might be planning something big to get in our way. Anyway, Professor Julie and the Council have decided to move up the dismantling. The professor suggested we start tomorrow.
Tomorrow? That's way too soon.
You'll probably get your official deployment orders from General Dieter. Be ready, Chloe.
Yes. Thank you. You knew this happened to Noah, didn't you, General Dieter?
I said it was an emergency. You'll be deployed tomorrow morning to dismantle the Meteora. We don't have time to think. We have to stop tomorrow's dismantling from happening. We have to save the humanoid Meteora.
Save the humanoid Meteora.
By our own hands. You can handle this, can't you, Lieutenant?
Is there a way to let that Meteora go? If I end up having to fight it after it wakes up...
Yes, there's a way to let that Meteora go even if it comes to battle. The Machia's energy conversion barrier has another function. While it normally functions by converting their waves into energy that reflects back to them, if you don't use the counter assistance while converting, and take the wave with your arm stretched out, you can scan for information.
Scan for information? What kind of information?
You'll see for yourself when you try it.
The professor never mentioned anything like that to me before.
Because Professor Julie doesn't want to use this function very much. She probably already thinks there's no need for us to hear the Meteora's songs.
After deploying with the Machia, I'll fake an accident to sabotage the dismantling. I might have to hurt Yamato if it comes down to that. Am I okay with that? Is there any other way? What should I do? Coco.
No, we're not using the Alto Machia. I'm not sending Chloe out.
Huh? What? You want me to do everything by myself?
Why? Sending out 2 units would be much safer. We don't know when the Meteora might wake up.
Oh, shut up! Isn't the reason obvious? Noah isn't here.
I can pilot the Machia without Noah.
I bet you can. But, Chloe, whose side are you on? You had a nervous breakdown. You can't see things straight. Why would I trust this mission with someone who had their heart stolen by a Meteora? I could even see you betraying us.
How could you say that, Professor?
Yes. Chloe would never betray us.
I wouldn't be so sure. Right, Chloe?
If
there's no
I plead the fifth.
That means you can do whatever you want with the Machia. You could even try to stop us from taking it apart. Because you love the thing so much. I bet you're so glad Noah's gone.
Stop that! Chloe is obviously upset that Noah's been hurt as well. It's cruel to suggest that Chloe wished for Patroclus to attack Noah.
I'm saying that attack was suspicious. Why does the Resistance need to go after Noah? In the middle level with so many devices and so much classified information, why did they target Noah's quantum computer straight away? And we can't ask them, not when they were killed off so immediately. So, if you think about who would benefit the most from Noah's absence...
Stop it! That's enough, Professor. If you keep blaming Chloe, you can find another pilot.
Fine, then go get ready. We're doing the dismantling with just the Ares. I'm not letting Dieter get a say either. This has already been decided. Chloe stays here. Got it?
That's not going to work. I won't be able to save that Meteora then.
Ugh, it seems like that humanoid is just that important to you.
Professor Julie.
I get Yamato because he's stupid. But I can't believe Alba trusted you so implicitly. That what you call friendship? Gross. Were you planning on launching the Altomachia? I don't even need to ask. Just so you know, you'll regret getting in my way. What am I going to do with this one? Maybe I'll tell Dieter. Oh, but I guess there'd be no point in doing that since he's the one who asked you to do it.
You're way too clever.
I mean, there's no way you could have planned all of this on your own. I bet Dieter's behind everything. That sly little fake intellectual's got a long way to go if he wants to tango with me.
You already knew everything?
Well, now you just confirmed it.
Did you think you could hide anything from me? What's with the disrespect? Have I been too nice lately? You're obviously prepared for your punishment, right? Chloe, you're my guinea pig. A designed human I created. It's time you finally realize that you're my toy. Know your place. You're just my plaything. Serves you right, Chloe. This is your fault for pissing me off. Maybe I'll rip you apart and rebuild you.
Eesh. Is that a gun? It's the same exact color as your clothes, so you can't see it. But yes, he has a gun. Yeesh.
I should be impressed. I can't believe she sensed my involvement as well.
I mean, you made a big deal with that butterfly speech and everything. I mean, who else is she gonna suspect?
General, you didn't have to kill.
Did he kill her? Is she actually in there?
We couldn't carry out this operation after she found us out. It was a necessary evil. Now, go deploy the Altomachia. We don't have time to stand around. The dismantling is already being carried out. The Ares Machia should be on its way to the humanoid Meteora.
Stupid Dieter. It seems like you've been driven crazy by that humanoid too. It's no use. You can't launch the Alto. I've already locked it with my passcode. The Meteora will soon be in my hands. This marks a leap in human history. I won't allow you fools to get in my way.
The double tap.
I respect your tenacity. Professor Julie, you were unmistakably a valuable member of humanity. We need to decode her passcode immediately.
There's no time. I can't imagine we'll be able to decipher a passcode she created so easily.
We have to do whatever we can.
Run! Go back where you came from! This isn't where you belong! Run! Please, run! Why aren't you moving? Do you not notice the danger approaching? My voice isn't getting through. It stopped?
I'm asking you to explain it to me. Why isn't it moving? What's going on, Alba?
Why are you doing this? Why are you betraying Prometheus, General Dieter?
Even if I have to betray Prometheus or even humanity, I cannot sit idly by and watch us lose such an awe-inspiring creature. I suppose it was my fate to be so enchanted. I hoped you would understand.
You're a...
What?
Cut this out.
Stop killing people,
coming.
Jesus Christ.
Release the locks, please. I can't move. Why? Why can't I move it?
Kaiju battle! Eee!
It's eating. It's eating the Machia.
Hey, just be glad it's not eating you. That's what I thought it was doing.
Ah, how wonderful. Simply wonderful. It ate the Machia's energy source to regenerate itself. Lieutenant, can you see this? That is the new breed of Meteoras. We created it. Can you believe it? We saved that almighty incarnation of beauty.
Hey, I don't know about this we crap. I'm an innocent bystander.
This is so ugly.
You're bad.
I can't listen to this. Oh, so sweet. I smell dahlia flowers.
Now's not the time, Chloe.
Chloe! Stop spacing out!
Noah, you're okay?
I'm not exactly okay, but I managed to temporarily rebuild myself from fragments.
It was unfortunate you were targeted by Patroclus.
You're wrong about that.
She was obviously targeted by Dieter. Get with the program, Chloe.
Dieter's the one who destroyed my quantum computer. That pervert.
General Dieter?
That's right. It was close. I managed to escape inside the quantum drive in the nick of time. He's crazy. He tried to exterminate me. Just because I leaked information on the humanoid Meteora to Patroclus.
You're the one who leaked it? Why?
Isn't it obvious? Because that humanoid Meteora is super dangerous. You see it now, don't you? That's a threat that should be killed immediately. I did that since Julie naively wanted to dismantle it. I had to get the public on my side.
Another one of your overreactions. That Meteora isn't that dangerous.
It is that dangerous. If that thing is Coco, then its goal is to take you away, Chloe.
Noah.
I mean, what else could it be? It took Coco's form and appeared before you. There's no other reason I can think of but to take you away. That Meteora is trying to take you away from me.
Suddenly a love triangle.
Now, let's go home, Chloe. I don't want to be here a second longer.
My giant kaiju waifu or my Vocaloid waifu? Who to choose?
Go home where? Back to the collapsed Prometheus? Or the sunroom without Coco?
Anywhere! Just not here! Not with that Meteora!
I don't know, this is kind of cool. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think we should go back now. We can go back. Like, now? Jesus Christ.
losing Coco. I lived to kill Meteoras.
It's a queen!
I think I wanted to be forgiven by doing that. By hating the Meteoras.
Chloe, I'm going to die soon.
That day Coco died.
My memory's been hazy
Yeesh.
lately. I lose a bit
Whoops.
of myself every day. I can't stand that. I want to stay Coco for you, Chloe.
I want to stay Coco for you, Chloe. That's a weird sentence.
I want to stay the Coco you cared about until the end.
I'm scared. Coco quietly said. She smiled with her usual smile, and said in a voice that was even weaker than usual.
So please, kill me. Shoot me through the heart with your gun.
No. No! The words I said ring inside my head. I can't do it! How could I? Coco was more important to me than anyone in the world. She stood there in pain. Why are you asking me to do this? Why are you making me do this? If this is how it has to end, then, and I hurt her. I wish I'd never met you. Every time I pulled the trigger on a Meteora, I thought about Coco and begged for forgiveness. I'm sorry I didn't realize the pain you were in. I'm sorry I wasn't with you until the end. I failed you as a friend. I've regretted it this whole time. I still regret it. That's why if Coco comes back, I won't refuse her anymore.
Why? Why? You promised me! You promised you would call me if you sensed danger!
The Meteora isn't dangerous. Coco told me that, Noah.
I mean, it seems a little dangerous at this very moment.
Huh. It's so warm. And what a sweet smell.
So
she's alive after all. I know the sound of her heartbeat. I wanted to see you again. I wanted to see you again so badly. Do you forgive me for refusing you the last time I saw you? Will you accept me like you once did? I promise. I will never refuse you again. Yes. Okay. Let's go. This time,
cool.
I will be with you until the end.
Am I a Kaiju too? I think I am, because I have like the black checker pattern.
Together, wherever we go.
Nice.
Let's keep dreaming.
Kaiju waifu get. I wanted the Vocaloid though. Alright, well that was AltDeus, one ending anyways. Like I said at the beginning, the full length of this game is about 15 to 20 hours. But that will be the end of the series. I'll keep playing it off camera. I had a lot of fun. The English voice acting was pretty good for the most part, except Coco's voice actor was very flat, and Julie's voice actor was pretty good, it just didn't match her character design very well. The other characters were alright. But I'll be switching to Japanese after this for my own playthroughs. Overall, I had a great time. Highly recommended. I'm just going to let the credits roll right now. Hope you all enjoyed the series. Thank you for watching. Please tune in again next time. Oh yeah, that was the thing.